What's going on, Philadelphia Eagles fans? It's your boy Philly Day One. How good was Jalen Hurts Sunday? How good was Jalen Hurts Sunday? Hey, he said, I knew he was going to play like that. All he does is win. Look, that man balled out. Balled out. We're going to get into Smitty calling that touchdown pass. Smitty looking at and I got an idea for how this can evolve. This is like in the video, we could be trending up with just that. With Smitty doing what he did, just that, we could be trending up, man. So this could be very good news coming up. We got the Giants, and then we got some tough opponents. And this could be us trending up at the right time. Lane Johnson. I know y'all heard me, man. The offensive line run blocking has been abysmal. Look at me using Stephen A. Smith words. has been ugly. Has been just downright bad. But it's one person on that offensive line that is playing pretty well. Lane Johnson is playing pretty well. And we got Brian Baldinger to break that down. Also, Nakobe Dean getting back on the field. Nakobe Dean didn't play a lot, but for the few snaps that he did play, I saw a changed defense. Changed. We played hard. We played fast. It's just different him being out there. He don't have to be the fastest. He don't have to be able to cover everybody. It's just what he brings to the team emotionally. So that's got to be said for something. And he has been ready. I've said in plenty of videos that he is a product. He's the victim of a new toy. Jahad Campbell is an amazing talent. Amazing talent. And Nakobe Dean is the victim of a new toy. Put Nakobe Dean back in that spot, man. And we can find a place. It's okay for Jahad Campbell to sit back and watch how it's moved and stuff like that. That way he'll be better next year. But right now, Nakobe Dean, he's playing the run aggressive. He's blitzing aggressive. He just changed that middle of the defense. That, you don't get that with Jahad Campbell. You get really good play from Jahad Campbell, but it's just not, you don't get that. Let's get into the next topic, our last topic. I know y'all seen Brandon Graham is on his way back. Brandon Graham is on his way back, y'all. We're going to take a look at some of the guys getting the news and our feelings on it. So, with all that being said, let's get it. Okay. We just talked about how good Jalen Hurts was. Jalen Hurts was absolutely amazing in this game. He was so good. He's the very first player this season to have a perfect quarterback rating. With all of the performances y'all might have seen from all these great quarterbacks, he is the very first one to do it efficiently. 3 touchdown efficiently. I think it was 19 for 23. There ain't quarterbacks out here doing that. 19 for 23 and 3 touchdowns. There's no quarterbacks doing that, man. There's no quarterbacks doing it. Jalen Hurts deserved all the praise for that. He hit the plays when they were open. He checked. He called some checks. You know what I'm saying? He changed the formation. Jordan Mailata was on doing his interview, and he said, "Hey man, getting us in and out of plays. Calling checks. Doing some audibles. He gonna have to be that player this year for us. He's gonna have to be that player this year for us. And not only that, Look, let me take you to this video. Let me take you to this video first.
What happened in this short span of time? What happened in this short span of time?
I don't know. I don't know. We just I got to watch the film to really be able to answer that question honestly. But we found ways to play good ball, and we made big time plays when we needed to. Defense played a hell of a game. They got to getting the defensive touchdown is big, and then I think for us just continue to capitalize on those opportunities. We still got a lot to clean up. When I look at it from my point of view now watching the film of not putting ourselves behind the sticks, having some positive runs, and then being efficient in the pass game. But we just want to continue to push ourselves in there.
Can you talk to me about DeVonta Smith and the talents that he had?
Shit, I mean, he had a hell of a game today. Probably a career day. Hell of a player. Hell of a player. He's been doing it for a while too, since college. So, hell of a player. Made some big time catches.
Yeah, DeVonta Smith is really good. Now, just because we don't see him pouting and yelling that we just lost to the fucking Giants, just because he don't act like AJ, he has the mindset like he's the number one. So he not gonna just chill out and not get the ball. So he gonna say something. We need him to say something. AJ Brown we come at AJ Brown, but we need AJ Brown to say these things, because otherwise we just sit there and we lose, and we ain't losing now, but we sit there and we just sit in the same stuff, and that's not good. This is a first year caller. No, he's not gonna be great his first year. He's been around the game, yada yada yada. Whatever they want to say, he still got a call against some of the best defensive coordinators in the world. You know what I'm saying? This is the top level of it, and he has just started. He just started doing it. He didn't do it in high school or college. He started at the top level. There's gonna be some growing pains. There's gonna be some growing pains. So with those growing pains, Jalen Hurts, like the wheel route he did with Saquon Barkley, he's gonna have to do those a little more. He's gonna have to get a depth to DeVonta Smith saying, "Hey, ain't nobody in the middle of the field. Don't let that man cover me one-on-one." He's gonna have to get that. AJ Brown, he's gonna have to be able to be like, "Listen to AJ, hey, look, man, I'm destroying this dude. Just throw me one up." He's gonna have to do that. He's gonna have to manage all this stuff. We're gonna need Jalen Hurts to put on a cape this season. If we want to get that Super Bowl, if we looking at the team as if right now, Jalen Hurts gonna have to put on a cape. Let's move on to the next topic. Smitty came up and actually said something to anybody who would listen about the middle of the field being open. Jordan Mailata gonna tell y'all how that went. Roll the tape.
DeVonta said that the 79-yarder was pretty much there all game and that he advocated for it, it sounds like. Did you?
Did he say that?
Well, we've heard that he's advocated.
No, he said it.
No,
he said it.
Yeah.
He said he came in and was telling everybody pretty much.
So
Saquon confirmed it.
How would you describe?
Did he say that?
He said it. Yeah.
Saquon confirmed it.
Saquon confirmed it. Yeah.
he was.
I just wanted to see.
How would you describe? Yeah.
I'm going
to throw it. It was actually, he came in advocating for that play. Came up to Landon. Him and Landon were talking about it. So then Landon went and figured out the play that he was talking about, because he didn't know what we're doing up front, what protection it is. He just knows his routes. And they got on the same page, and Landon advocated for him for that Smitty play. And shoot, the next drive we came out, that's when I went to Saul. I said, "Dude, you called it. You called your number. Called your number on that play." He was like, "No one's in the middle of the field. Get me the ball, though."
I was going to say, like, how would you describe?
It's funny how everybody on this team try to be so secretive. Who said that? Y'all heard that? Jordan Mailata is an entertainer, man. I love him, man. And Jordan Mailata was like, "Hey, so Landon Dickerson," and that just pours out to me why Landon is so important, man. Landon Dickerson heard him say it, and he said, "Hey, look, let's get to this play." We found a play, and then we ran the play. Touchdown. Hey, we're going to need that this season. We're going to need that, especially since we ain't running the ball that well. Speaking of running the ball, You know who ain't having such a great, who ain't struggling in blocking, running, passing, none of it. Pave the lane. Pave the lane. The man, that man is like insurance. You're in good hands. He likes State Farm. He likes State Farm. You're in good hands with Lane Johnson. Lane Johnson, Ron Baldigger did a couple of snaps, and I do mean a couple. I think it's just 2 snaps where he shows Lane Johnson run blocking, and I want to say it's just run blocking. Let's roll the footage.
2 of the better runs on Sunday came right behind Lane Johnson, and there's really nobody else that can do what Lane does to Jonathan Allen, number 93 here. Nobody. Like here he is. All right, he's in that gap. It's hard to keep him out, except Lane beats him to the spot right here and literally butt blocks him right there. And Saquon goes for 8 yards. And then you get this right here. Like the big runs are coming right here. Like his ability just to climb into the frame of the defender, keep climbing and not allow him to get off that block right there and let Saquon go get 8 yards. I mean, there's not a lot of those kind of runs, but they did run behind Lane when they did. And nobody beats him in pass protection.
We need Lane to be healthy as much as possible because nobody else is blocking that good. Nobody else is holding on to blocks. I mean, against the Giants, I seen like 3 people get through the line of scrimmage before the ball was handed off. 3 people was through the line of scrimmage. So we got to at least have Lane, and then maybe do some runs behind Lane because he out here doing his job. Now, soon as we can get, look, Jordan Mailata said at the end of his interview of what's really going on. Yeah, they're packing a box. We looked at way more dominant last year doing it. But he gonna tell you right here why that is.
Predating Saquon.
Yeah.
But have they challenged you in different ways this year, even than when you were successful in the past?
Yeah, I think each team is giving their best right now. I don't want to make too many excuses of like just saying they're learning the box. We've seen that before. I think the difference is we're just missing. We're missing on key blocks. But also, again, I think moving forward, we're going to see more success up front just from going under center. Jordan, just putting that on the film. Yeah.
That's right. We just got to stop missing the blocks. I don't know what's going on, a mental block or whatever it is. Once we get it homed in, we had some really good runs against the Giants. All we just need to get is rolling. We just need to get rolling. And we're going to be scary, especially with Jalen Hurts hitting these people like this. We're going to be scary. Anyway, let's get into Nakobe Dean. I've said so many times, Nakobe Dean is a product. He's a victim of a new toy. And Nakobe Dean has been ready to play. No restrictions. He's been ready to play. But because Jahai Campbell is such an athlete, we want him on that floor. We want him on the field. And I can't really blame him. But Nakobe Dean brings a whole new aspect to the team. Nakobe Dean talked about him being ready and what his role is. We're going to roll the footage.
For sure. They kicked, 5 field goals?
Yeah, they were 5 to 6. They kicked field goals 5 to 6 strips.
Yeah.
So they won 6.
Exactly. So, and it still was a 1-possession game. Yeah. So it was like
20 points.
Yeah, I feel like we gave up too many points even with that, but still, being able to hold him, it was definitely big in the game.
Nakobe, I'm sorry if you're out, Freddie, but your first extended action since coming back from the injury, how did it feel to just be out there for you?
Finally. I've been wanting to get out there for a couple of weeks, and I've been feeling great. So just get out there with the guys, to be out there and tackle somebody and hit people, it felt great. It felt great. And like I said, I'm blessed. I thank God that I'm even able to be back out there and doing the thing that I love.
Are you viewing this as like what you saw today is what the goal's going to be, or do you think it's going to keep growing there?
I don't know. It's not a question for me. My job is to control what I can control, and when I go out there, play ball, be Nakobe Dean, and dominate.
Did you have an idea of what the snap count would be for you?
No, I had no idea what the snap count would be. I just knew what they told me, what my job was, and what my role was, and my only job was dominate that role.
That's right, man. I would say, man, let Nakobe Dean play a lot of them snaps up there at middle linebacker. I know it's hard for people to get open on Jahai Campbell. And, you know, Nakobe Dean played coverage really, really well last year. So, and I know a lot of people like, man, don't break one side just to fix another side. No. Nakobe Dean only plays linebacker. Jahai Campbell plays linebacker, then he plays outside linebacker. You don't break nothing. We got to the Super Bowl with that tandem. It seems like nobody remember that. I'm fighting for you, Nakobe, because what I seen at Sunday night from a team that ran the ball a whole possession to get up there to kick a field goal all the way up the field, they ran the ball all the way up the field. We need you. We need you. I'm advocating for you. We need you. Let's get into the final topic. BG, by the way, if you did not know, BG will be announcing tomorrow morning, I think, and what Twitter thinks, is him coming out of retirement to play for the Philadelphia Eagles. I do believe this would be very beneficial because Brandon Graham plays the run just as well as he plays the pass. You know what I'm saying? You put Brandon Graham out there, you get the run assured for, and then you get the pass assured for. Not a lot of people blocking Brandon Graham. That's real. That's real. You heard Nakobe Dean. He can ball. Look, let's run the tape of all the guys getting the news that Brandon Graham might be coming back.
I'm sorry you answered this. I was in on a report came out before the game that BG's coming back or considering it.
Yeah.
What would that mean to the defense?
Oh, it'll mean a lot. It'll mean a lot. No matter if he come back in any capacity, if he play every snap or no snaps or two, it don't matter. The energy that BG brings is unparalleled. So that just to have a guy in the locker room like that, it'll be great. And he still can ball, for sure.
But cannot that BG's considering a return to football, return to the Eagles.
Brandon Graham? Shout out BG. Shout out BG.
What would that mean?
Man, you know, I have not appreciate the heads up. Yeah, but anything in the room is added, you know. He's got years of experience. What is it, 16 years now? 15, whatever the case may be. A lot of years of experience, so we're just going to use him as a well. And excited to have him back. That's the guy.
Them the guys. Hey, Brandon Graham might be coming. They excited. They excited. Jalen Hunt is excited. Nakobe Dean's excited. Jordan Mailata's excited. They want Brandon Graham to come back. Brandon Graham wants to be back. So we can just trend up right now. You know, I can see this being big for us in every way. In every way, this can be big for us. So look, that's all I got for y'all, man. Like, comment, subscribe, and turn those post notifications on so you don't miss no video. And we out. Let's go Birds.